every girl is doing tonight. I mean, every girl who isn't at the ball. She's dreaming and wishing she were really there.
Well, why aren't you really there?
My stepmother. Well, someone had to mind the house.
You know what I would do if I were you? I'd leave there. I'd get up and out of the house. You'd make your own as a servant. If you want to be a servant, you can go to some other place and be paid.
You mean leave my stepmother? I don't think if father were alive he would like that. Do you think so?
Aren't you going to ask me in?
I'm terribly sorry. Come round to the door.
Aren't you going to offer me some tea?
Oh, excuse me. I'll just light the fire. But it was out. And the kettle's hot. It's most curious. Flowers. But I'm sure you brought them, didn't you?
I thought they'd brighten up the room. Your water's boiling.
Please sit down. I'll have this in a minute.
Thank you.
You know, I'm so awfully glad you happened to come by tonight. I was getting very lonely.
I thought you might be.
Godmother, do dreams never come true?
Oh, I wouldn't say never. Just seldom.
That's not very often, is it?
Not very often is precisely what seldom is. You're a nice godchild, but you ask very foolish questions.
I wish you believed in wonderful things. I wish you believed that once in a while something marvelous and magical could happen.
Well, I didn't say that I don't believe that once in a while something marvelous and magical can't happen.
For instance, do you believe in guardian angels?
Oh, I wouldn't say I don't believe in them. Only thing is, it can be a little dangerous to believe too much in good fairies and guardian angels.
Why?
You get in the habit of sitting back and expecting them to do all the work for you. You've got to help yourself, you know.
I know. I think about it a lot. But then I don't know what to do. And so I always wind up just wishing and dreaming. I don't suppose that does any good at all.
Well, I wouldn't say it doesn't do any good at all. Everything has to happen with a wish. Nothing happens without wishing.
Do you know what I was wishing tonight? Just before you came?
I'm almost afraid to hear.
Do you see that pumpkin out in the yard?
I nearly stumbled over it in the dark.
The moon is shining on it now. Well, I was wishing that that pumpkin would turn into a great big royal golden carriage that would take me to the ball tonight.
And what are you going to do to the horses?
White mice. 6 white mice could turn to horses. Beautiful white prancing steeds.
And were you going to drive them yourself?
Oh no, there'd be a coachman and a footman and 2 flunkies on the back seat.
And where are they coming from?
They could be the 4 baby rats I saw down in the cellar yesterday.
Cinderella.
I know what you're going to say. Impossible. I suppose so. Just the same, it was what I was wishing. And I'm still wishing it.
Nonsense.
I'm wishing it very hard.
You are?
Yes, I am. If only I had some magical help. If only I had a guardian angel. Or if my godmother were a fairy godmother.
It's a good joke. You're very funny.
I am wishing, in the name of every young girl who ever wanted to go to a dance and was told that she couldn't. I'm wishing that I may go to that ball tonight. That by some kind of magic or abracadabra, or falderal and fiddly-dee, that all the kind hearts in the world will put their heads together.
All the kind hearts in the world put their heads together?
You know what I mean. That all the kind hearts and good souls wish with me. And that you, godmother, will help me with every ounce of strength and cleverness you possess.
Cinderella, it's impossible.
Impossible. I suppose so.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country pumpkin and a prince we've joined in marriage. And 6 white mice will never return to horses. Such color and fidelity of horses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules. And won't believe what sensible people say. And because these afternoon I just keep building up impossible hopes. Impossible things are happening every day. Impossible, 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 impossible.
Impossible things are happening every day. Is that true, godmother?
Well, yeah, I suppose so, in a way.
Then I continue to build up my impossible hope for tonight. And I officially wish,
Officially wish?
and wish all of those things I said about the horses and the mice and the rats.
Cinderella,
Yes, godmother?
it's impossible.
Just the same, I'm wishing it.